One joining us from around the globe. This is US Quadball Cup 2024 in Round Rock, Texas. And the college D1 bracket is about to get started. My name is Keegan Remy Miller. I am joined today by Jackson Vaughn. And Jackson, this is a good first play-in matchup between Rutgers and Texas State.
I'm really excited. Both these teams did solid yesterday. Rutgers going 2-1 in their group. Big wins over UTSA and Arizona State. You do pick up the loss to Michigan, but it's still good enough to make it into bracket play. Texas State as well, getting the win over Columbia. Losses to Creighton and Brandeis, but still Texas State put up a lot of fight in those games. They're a team that's looking to make a deep run here.
Yeah, and Texas State is weirdly, uniquely, one of two defending national champions in this college D1 bracket. They are not. Apologies. They lost the finals
They were the runner-up
to Arizona State last year in D2.
Right.
Obviously, it's a big jump to D1, but they're certainly hoping to move along in this bracket. And Rutgers, obviously extremely proud of the win against UTSA at the end of the day yesterday. They dropped their first game of the day to Michigan, the Pot 4 team from their pool, who ended up actually as the Pot 1 seed, getting a bye to the quarters. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, and Texas State, I think a big testament to them is the fact that they play in the Southwest region where you have the likes of Sam Houston, UTSA, University of Texas. You've got all those teams there, and they were still able to qualify for D1 just based on at-large. Even though you're paying that tough schedule, that says a lot about Texas State.
Yeah, there's a big amount of depth in the Southwest. The winner of this game will be facing Harvard University in the quarterfinals. Looks like Texas State is going to start with a chance to have dodgeball control. Rutgers will start with quad ball. And the first big thing to note is that Jason Ng is not starting this game. He took a hit to the head at the end of the UTSA game yesterday. Unclear if he's going to be healthy at all today. At the very least, he is not starting. It'll be Joe Calantuno, the run-up for Rutgers with a black headband on, alongside Byron Ng in green. We have Nicodemus Robles and
Ash Roberts
will be the two beaters starting on the run-up for Texas State. We'll get through the rest of the lines as this game gets started.
It appears to be David Avila, Nate Targonski, Brock Hamilton, and I believe Catherine Hay, the starting chaser lineup for Texas State.
Sedona Sabatino in the black headband for Rutgers, in white Javed Cole, Matt Kuna, and Annika Kim as we get started. Rutgers is going to keep this slow, and let's see what happens. A 2-2 defense to start from Texas State. Annika Kim, ball handling to Javed Cole. Brock Hamilton cannot dodge the beat. Over the top, Matt Kuna finishes around Catherine Hay. 1-0 Rutgers.
Early ball movement is good from Rutgers there, just taking it across the field, making the beaters commit to his side, and Rutgers punishing that with the dive and dunk.
Far side, Hay. Robles in front. Going to be marked by Ng and then picked up by Kuna. Goes deep. That's Targonski around Kim to Hamilton. Hamilton working on call. Back to Targonski. Targonski, pump fake, goes up. There's no goal there. A beat comes through. Calantuno gets the block off as Ng sprints down the pitch. Robles is right there. Pass goes over the top to Kuna. Kuna is beat out, and that's going to be a rushed possession from Rutgers, and Texas State gets a second chance to tie this game.
Wonderful beat there from Nicodemus Robles there, making sure to stop that fast break. On the back end there, I would like to see, the pump fakes are good there from Targonski in the back, but I would love to see him maybe take one less and just try and finish that play before getting beat out.
Yeah, the dodgeball came in finally to bite him in the end.
Dodgeball's in hand here for Texas State.
Avila, ball handling. Goes left, that's a shot. No good, but Targonski picks it up to Hamilton. Hamilton gonna drive over Kim, puts it through. Texas State ties the game.
Big slam there for the Bobcats.
Sabatino makes a big hit behind the play, and that's gonna win control. Unclear what this call would be for, maybe on contact. Calantuno came in and beat Ash Roberts, who was already off broom. It wasn't in the head or anything.
The hand of the AR did come up after that beat onto Roberts came through, though, so I'm guessing it has something to do with that. Not 100% sure. We'll see what our head referee, Eric Banis, is going to talk this over. We'll see what they're going to call.
But certainly, I mean, if Jason Ng can't play in this game, Joe Colantuno is really going to have to step up his game. He played good second-line minutes for Rutgers yesterday. He didn't look too outmatched by UTSA's beaters, but certainly when Ng was on the field, Rutgers had the upper hand, and Colantuno was really fighting tooth and nail to try to stay even that UTSA beating pair.
Especially against a very solid beater depth rotation for Texas State. Robles and Roberts, obviously the starters in this game. But I mean, Texas State, I mean, they're not just two beaters deep there. Rodriguez can do a lot as well. The beaters in for Texas State, I mean, they're going to do a lot. So I agree.
And no call on that play. It was, I think, just Colantuno did not know the player was already beat and just came in to try to clean it up. So Annika Kim now going to be crossing half again. The 2-2. Avila and Hamilton up top, Cole gonna move right, marked by Avila. Goes over the top. Ng can't quite come away with it. Wanted the alley-oop. Ng is beat out. Kuna now has it. Nope, gonna be a turnover.
I like the alley-oop attempt there. Looking to push the pace here, though, are the Bobcats.
Avila, Cole is beat out. Avila has space to come through. Colantuno gets the beat off. Big play from him. Ng now running. Slows up. Ash Roberts there to defend.
I like the try there from Texas State, but Rutgers just is very good getting that long beat onto Avila.
Kim to Cole, crossing pattern. Sabatino trying to beat out Roberts, gets beat out themselves. Cole knocked down by Hamilton. Hamilton gets beat. Kuna now with it. Kuna gonna get wrapped up. Goes over to Cole. Cole rips the shot, puts it home, 2-1.
Fantastic hustle from Rutgers. Being able to pick up that ball on the initial shot.
No dodgeballs back. Avila can run. Does not call Tuno back into the play.
Yeah, I love Rutgers hustling there, even in the midst of the tackle, finding that pass, and then a wonderful shot there to take the lead for Rutgers, I believe.
Colantuno beat. Big hands from Matt Kuna. Kim tries to fight for it. Hamilton goes around behind. That's going to be Targonski. Targonski's shot is blocked. Gets it again. Gets beat out. Hamilton. No. Turnover before the shot.
Shot is very wide there from Hamilton. I like the attempt that Texas State was going for, but the beaters from Rutgers have just been too strong.
Brandy Gomez has checked into this game for Ash Roberts on the Texas State side. And Gabby Aguilar has subbed in for Sedona Sabatino on the Rutgers side. Rutgers keeping this one slow, wants to go up 2 with a goal here. Kim, ball handling. Avila gets beat out. Kim takes the space, gets beat out. That's going to be a turnover. Hamilton slows it up. Avila, though, picks up the pace a little bit here. Ng going to play defense. Goes right. The shot's good. Bar down.
Excellent play from Avila there, drawing the beat, then taking the shot on an uncontested hoop. Gets it to go, and Texas State ties up the game at 2.
Luis Mendoza now in green headband. Javed Cole going to come out for Justin Merrifield. Midline has been crossed. Annika Kim. Gomez. The pass comes off. That's Mendoza. Mendoza trying to put the moves on Hamilton. Gets around the corner, loses his broom, but Merrifield has it. Merrifield shot's no good. Hamilton's going to pick it up and run. Hamilton across half. Robles through. Going the fast break. Hamilton dodges the beat. Dunks with authority, and Texas State takes the lead.
Shout out to Nico Robles on that play, opening up the lane for Brock Hamilton, taking out that one beater back for Rutgers, and that allows Hamilton to get that excellent finish.
Jason Ng has seen enough. He's going to sub himself into this game. Merrifield fights for that with Avila. Merrifield coming near side. Going to cross half. Slows it up.
Gomez
back. Is there. Gomez ignores Merrifield. Merrifield goes through. Cannot score through contact. He does score through contact. There is no way that went through the hoops.
Yeah, from our angle, that was clear to the left.
But 2 refs called it good, and Rutgers might catch a break here.
If it stands, that would give Rutgers the tie in this game.
3-2 now sits the score, Texas State. And we wonder, Rutgers' only loss yesterday was to Michigan. It was the first slot early in the day, and maybe Rutgers has some rust, but they get a call to go their way, and it's 3-3.
Avila looking to get that goal right back. He's pushing the pace early.
Avila, met by Kuna, pump fake. Ng is into this game, and Jason Ng says, I can't watch this anymore. I'm going to play. As 5 minutes have elapsed, Kim still playing big minutes. One of the starters along with Matt Kuna for Rutgers. Playing now with Mendoza and Merrifield. Leo Rodriguez into the game at beater now. In for Robles on Texas State's side. Kim keeping it slow. Mendoza's being marked heavily by Hamilton. Pump fakes from Kim. Kim takes her space, goes over the top. Mendoza. Rodriguez over the top to Kuna. Kuna rips a shot. That's high. And Texas State has the stop. But Jason Ng is causing all sorts of chaos. And there's a whistle.
Instantly, you're seeing the impact that Jason Ng is bringing. They were able to get Rodriguez beat out early, which did open up the shot. Unfortunately, that doesn't fall for Rutgers, but you're already seeing Ng's impact on the field.
Be also interested to see how long Matt Kuna stays in here. Hudson Ryder, his normal second line sub. And then looking towards Texas State, all 4 of their quaffle players have played the whole game so far. So Leo Rodriguez subs into the game and gets a card. Illegal contact to the back.
Something you're going to have to watch out for. Of course, you need 3 yellow cards to be ejected from the game, but now that you've got 1, you definitely don't want to pick up second. That's going to have to change your play style, of course.
And a beater power play could be big here for Rutgers. There is a quad ball turnover as well, so Mendoza's going to start with it. Ng in front. They could really blow up this play. Hamilton beat out. Mendoza's not driving, though. Mendoza tries to go left. The shot rims out. Merrifield's going to be first to it. Ng is playing behind Texas State's hoops. Spin for Merrifield, but gets wrapped up by Avila. Avila came in low with his legs. I think he got away with a trip there. Kuna goes to Merrifield. Merrifield, the hoop gets knocked down, and I think this is going to be illegal dislodgement. So while this is going to be a stop, I think Merrifield is going to be awarded the ball at the spot of this small hoop, with one of the Texas State players going to the box with a blue card.
Ng and Aguilar are selling out so much for these beater plays. Texas State's defense has just been too strong on the runs from Rutgers here. The shots aren't falling for Rutgers, so they're going to have to resort to the run. It just hasn't been working so far. Of course, you do pick up a foul here, but still, for most of this game, Texas State's run defense has been phenomenal.
And Justin Merrifield, a few times, has gotten the ball in open space and tried to juke around some of these Texas State defenders, but it's just not going to work. Yeah. They are phenomenal at hitting, and they're going to bring it to the ground 9 times out of 10.
Ooh, it is going to be Avila picking up the card here, it looks like.
Yeah, David Avila, switched headbands, coming to the box with the white on.
Catherine Hay is going to pick up the green.
It should be reckless dislodgement, which I believe is a blue card.
Well, that puts 2 players in the box.
And Merrifield is here. They gave Hay the green headband, so that this is not goaltending with her whole body through the hoop. And there is a beater right there. Gomez. No good! Great stop there from Hay. Hamilton picks it up. Rutgers could press if they want to. Gomez gets beat out. Hay has it.
Long beat on to Hay.
Mendoza has it. Nobody to beat. Luis Mendoza rips it through 4-3.
Great saved play there from Jason and catches the dodgeball from Gomez.
Rodriguez is back in. Jason. Apologies, I used to coach Rutgers, and I yelled at Jason Ng for running after that whistle. So obviously Rutgers capitalizing on a 2-player advantage here. We'll see if they try to run a plus with Avila in the box.
It didn't work initially, of course, and that's another testament to Texas State's defense.
It
but
does
Rutgers,
look like the press is going to come here from Rutgers with Merrifield, Mendoza, and Ng all at half. They're backing up a little bit now. New beater in for Texas State. That is going to be Nate McCall. Far side, Merrifield gets the wrap. Ball comes out. That's Hay. Hay gets beat. Ryder picks it up. New into this game. Ryder to Merrifield. Gomez forced the pass without letting go of their dodgeball.
Gomez meets him there.
That's to Ryder in the back. Gets hit hard. Stays on his feet. Ryder gets the pass off to Kim. Kim gets brought down. Ball comes out. That's Ryder. Ryder getting wrapped up. Gets the pass out to Merrifield. Merrifield puts it home 5-3.
Again, the hustle from Rutgers is why they're able to stay in these plays. Keep being able to work the ball around, waiting for their beaters Ng and Aguilar to keep tapping out these Texas State defenders and just waiting for the opening to come, staying with that quad ball, and the goals are falling. It's working well for the Scarlet Knights.
Julie Picasso, Chance Cooper, both into this game. And on that last possession from Rutgers, another impressive feat, passing through contact accurately. Jason Ng trying to avoid the contact from McCall. Pass comes near side. That's Deonda. Deonda gets stripped as he tries to go with Hay. Mendoza gonna take off.
Oh, beat from behind.
Deonda. Yep, Mendoza was beat from behind. This is Deonda. Tries to go through Ryder and does.
Breaks the
5-4.
Massive play from Julie Picasso to get that beat on Mendoza, and right place at the right time for Deonda. Picks up the goal, fights to the contact, and scores. Early press here for the Bobcats.
Give Julie Picasso the assist on that one.
Early beat on
is
Ing.
beat out. Aguilar goes for the other dodgeball. Merrifield deep. Goes over his head. That's going to be a turnover. The pass was there, but it could not quite connect. Texas State, after going down 2, has a chance to tie.
Yeah, this look has been looking a lot better for Texas State on that last set of offenses.
Merrifield in for Claire Berhaney.
McCall and Picasso looking to pinch. Misses Jason Ing initially. Avila
Far
the
side shot is no good from Avila, but Deonda puts it home. Tie game.
That's 2 for Deonda now on that far side hoop, waiting for the opening. Avila finding the feed. The beaters weren't there to do anything.
Justin Mock gonna go in for Gabby Aguilar. Claire Berhaney, Annika Kim, Luis Mendoza, Jason Ing, Hudson Ryder. Not a lot of height from these Rutgers chasers now, with the exception of Ryder. Kim drives, rims
shots
out.
low.
Ryder picks it up, gets hit by 3 players.
We have a foul being called against Texas State here.
Missed, but a foul going to be called.
I believe, if I'm correct, this might go against Chance Cooper for contact either behind or to the neck. That's something that I saw. We'll see. The referees are going to discuss this. But this is very likely a call against Texas State. Ball should go back to Rutgers.
And an interesting look here with Ing and Mock for Rutgers beating. I know they've done this together a little bit this season. I believe it's the first time at this US Quadball Cup that they've brought out this pair. So right now, the cards are really favoring Rutgers. I don't believe they've had one. Texas State has had quite a few. I believe Rutgers is also perfect on their power play so far today.
There was that one initial stop that Texas State had being down 4 on 6. Rutgers was able to capitalize eventually. But yes, Rutgers has been good on capitalizing on Texas State's mistakes.
And really, I think Texas State should be really happy with where they're at right now. Tied at 5, somewhere around that 7 or 8 minute mark. After only 1 win yesterday, Rutgers obviously with 2 wins, including beating UTSA, a team that really had a lot of success in the Southwest region this year. And I think, obviously they have a real chance to win this game, and have shown. I don't think Rutgers is going to go on a big run.
Oh, this is going to be an illegal face beat on Julie Picasso, actually, of Texas State. Another card. There's 2 cards here going against Texas State. That's going to be 2 players in the box.
And that's Deonda for the illegal contact. So for the second time today, Rutgers is going to have a 2-player advantage.
Yeah, another 6 on 4. We'll see if Texas State can stabilize this time. But with where that ball is and where the defenders of Texas State are, I don't think it's likely.
So Ryder is going to start here now. No dodgeballs in the area. Ryder.
No, blocked again.
Good. Blocked. Avila gets hit hard.
Rutgers fighting for it.
But finally it's able to hand it off to the keeper.
Gives it to Avila.
That's Elias in the keeper headband. Going to go sub. Super going to go sub. Avila does not hit the shot, but buys his team some time.
It was definitely a close shot from Avila.
Ian Crow now in. Green headband.
Robles is back in the game as well for Texas State at beater.
Berhaney, Kim, Kuna, Mendoza. In
Rutgers
for Rutgers. They really need to push the pace if they want to score twice in this power play. Kuna puts it home 6-5.
There's one of them. Picasso checks back into the game, so full strength on beaters for Texas State. They don't have dodgeballs in hands, though. That remains with the side of Rutgers. 1 player still in the box. That is Deonda for the Bobcats.
Deonda has 10 seconds. That's going to be it for Rutgers' chances on the power play. They do score once.
Better than none.
Better than none. Robles back into this game as well. Crow crosses half. Dickerson is the near side option. Avila is the far side. Kuna gets a hand on it. Kim gets covered. Robles makes the beat, but the dodgeball goes very far. Mendoza now has it. Going to advance.
Rutgers is going to play slow. They have 2 dodgeballs. There will be a
Jason Ing
sub.
is subbing out of the game for Joe Colantuno. And this could be the break Texas State needs to maybe take a lead again. First, they have to get a stop.
Robles, pump fakes.
Pump fakes. Picasso beat out. Kim gets it far side. Robles gets the block off. Mendoza gets it. Around Deonda. Beat misses.
Blocks
Smith,
one, I believe.
great block by Avila. Kuna picks it up. No good. Kim gonna get it. Kim knocks it. Avila picks it up. In stride. Colantuno. Beat. Shot is good. 6-6. David Avila from distance.
That was about 12 yards away from Avila, way outside keeper's own line. His range is infinite at this point.
Huge momentum changer as Sedona Sabatino checks back in as well. Javed Cole in. And I'm surprised we haven't seen Byron Ing come back into this one. Mendoza, ball handling up top.
Gomez back in the game at beater for Texas State.
Mendoza, pump fake, dodges the beat. Mendoza, little underhand to Kuna. Kuna to Cole. Cole puts it home, 7-6.
Rutgers regaining the lead. I still think the momentum is with Texas State here. They've had so many good plays following these power plays from Rutgers, still able to find shots, find open looks, and I mean, getting all the dodgeballs on the ground on the last offense as well slowed down Rutgers for sure.
And Gomez there in the last play had a dodgeball in hand but never threw. I think it was just a little bit of indecision, and that can really hurt you as a beater. Kim is beat out. Far side, Avila behind. Hey,
To
Deonda. Deonda gets through Kim, tries to get through Mendoza. Shot goes off Kuna's hands again. Kuna gets in Mendoza, green headband. Deonda beat out.
So close, but a great block there from Kuna to stop the offense.
Rutgers gonna sub out Mendoza, and we are going to see a new player into this game. Cole across half. Jalen Brooks into the game in the green headband for Rutgers. Cole passes to Kuna. Kuna goes around Hay through Avila, knocks the hoop down. Hay is going to get in there and rip the ball out for Texas State. Great play from Cat Hay. Before Jalen Brooks just runs through the pack, and that's going to be a card on Jalen Brooks.
Yeah, the referee stopped that one pretty quickly, I'd say. This might be Rutgers' first card of the game here.
I think it will be. The hoop falling down this time was clearly from Matt Kuno, like running through a defender. Clearly not Texas State's fault on that knocked down hoop. But again, Rutgers keeps going up one, getting a stop. They haven't been able to really get that second goal to go up by 2.
Yeah, they've kept letting the Bobcats hang around, which is not something you want to do if you're looking to make a stand here. And the card is going to come through here.
So Jalen Brooks is getting a card. He is a rookie on this Rutgers team. Believe it or not, Day 2 at Nationals, it looks like this might be the first time he's ever gotten a card. Not sure how to go through this process. The card is for tackling a player without a ball. Javed Cole is going to take green here. And Texas State is going to have their chance to tie this up on a power play.
Yep, Crow with the quad ball whenever we get restarted. Avila, Deonda, and Hay are the chaser options for him.
Yeah, Crow now just off and running. Deonda and Avila going with him. Robles going to lead the way. Sabatino tries to get the tackle. Pass goes deep behind. Deonda stiff arm on Cole, can't get through. Cole, second chance, third chance. Avila gets beat, no good. Berhenny comes through, knocks down Hay, not going to be a foul. They're fighting for it. I think Berhenny got beat out. Hay still has it. Hay stands up, gets the pass far side. That's a beat on the keeper. Hay is first to the ball again. Colantuno picks up his dodgeball. Texas State gets another chance.
Avila pushing here.
Going through, gets it to Hay. Hay was unguarded, tie game.
Rutgers initially had the stop there. They initially had the stop after the beat. Timeout.
Timeout called from Rutgers. This game is tied up at 7. It's not. All right, so we are tied up here at 20. Rutgers has called a timeout. What do you think their coaching staff is talking about in that huddle?
You got to finish it on offense and defense. Rutgers has been good to get these plays started, get the looks open on offense. They're not finishing them. Texas State's physicality has stopped them. Rutgers has had great hustle, but they got to finish those looks. By the same token, on defense, you had a great one on that last play where you got Avila mishandled the pass from Deonda, and it was a great beat attempt there to get him out. But unfortunately, Avila was able to get all the way down the field. All the chasers from Texas State were able to get back in. Avila dishes to Hay. They score. You can't let that happen if you're Rutgers. If you're going to make a stop, you have to do it the first time. You can't give this Texas State team chances.
I think this Texas State beaters have really shown they have the upper hand when Jason Ng is not on the field. They were really doing whatever they wanted in that Rutgers defensive zone that last possession. Meanwhile, I think if you're Texas State, you're saying, this is great. We are tied up. They've not been able to get a 2-goal lead on us more than once, and when they did, we tied it up, went on a 2-0 run of our own. I think they are extremely happy. They like to push the pace, and they want to run their beaters as aggressively as they can, so long as Ng is not on the field in black.
Texas State has not led in this game, and yet I'd say they have all the energy, all the momentum. I mean, you rarely see a tie game where someone's using their timeout. Because normally that's a time when you want to reset, recollect yourself, which is something Rutgers might need to do because the momentum is so strong with Texas State right now.
I agree. Texas State hasn't led once, and yet they seem like they have the upper hand.
Still some time in the penalty box here. It's still a 5-on-6 here for Rutgers. Now, Jalen Brooks will check back in.
Yep, so Cole now walking up. And Brooks is immediately going to sub off here for Justin Merrifield. So
back
Cole
in the game.
moving up. Kim finally checking out of this game.
Jason Ng still in the game here at beater.
Manvita Kona now into the game. Far side pass, Merrifield. Merrifield top hoop, and that's the lead again for Rutgers, 8-7.
I like that engagement that Byron Ng took to take that far side beater from Texas State, take them off, make sure they weren't going to be a problem, and it just opened up the look from behind the hoops.
And that's where Justin Merrifield's most dangerous. Take one step and then rip it, not try to run through contact. Cole playing very aggressively up high, cannot get a hand on it. Ian Crow, near side to Nunez. Nunez, back behind. Good hands from Kuna again. He's been all over the place on the defensive end for Rutgers, really putting that reach to strength.
Yep, Targonski going to get beat out, not able to make a play there, back to hoops. Rutgers with a good stand.
Cole moving up slowly. Merrifield is going to have time to get around behind. Kuna left side. Kona near
checks into
side.
the game for Rutgers. Gomez
Good
with a good
block there
block.
from Gomez, and then the beat, and then the catch.
Gomez catches
Great
as well.
sequence. The ball gets knocked down. Good defense there from Texas State. Sprinting up
None situation.
Grow tries to get around Cole, gets the pass off to Targonski, fakes Merrifield out, tries to go over Kona. There's no way that went through. The second chance from Crow did. This should be a goal. This should be a goal regardless because the second attempt from Crow went through.
Yeah, there's no shot that first one went
Certainly there was no chance the first one went
Definitely
through.
not from our angle, at least. The referees might have a different angle than us, but it didn't look good.
Oh, there's going to be an illegal contact. On red 24, that is Javed Cole.
Hey, massive shout out to Brandy Gomez, though, getting the block and then a catch on Rutgers offense there. And look where that other dodgeball is. Jason Ng is all the way in the backfield for Rutgers. This dodgeball is nowhere near their
And it
team.
is going to be no goal. Targonski starting with it right here. Just has to go through Kona and does. So 8-8. Cole is back into this game. And Texas State has an answer every time Rutgers scores.
Robles and Gomez.
Sabatino immediately going for Gomez, gets beat out. This exchange is really going to favor Texas State, although Ng comes in and Ng somehow
Toss on the
won
ground.
control. Merrifield rips the shot, 9-8.
Yeah, Ng won control, just did enough to hit the Texas State beaters. And unfortunately, Robles was not there fast enough to pick up the second dodgeball as it was on the ground, which allowed Ng to get both dodgeballs on the ground.
A blue card for delay of game.
Now it's going against Brandy Gomez here.
So that's going to be a quad-ball turnover. Blue card, Brandy Gomez into the box. For a non-legal immunity claim is what the call sounds like. So this could be the big momentum swing Rutgers needed. They score and immediately get the quad ball back. Jason Ng is into the game and one control. Now they're going to be on a beater power play. If Ng can lead the offense right here to go up 2, Rutgers could go up 2 for the first time since they were up 5-3. So Cole, yep, going to keep it slow, letting Ng get in front. Sabatino out for Gabby Aguilar. Ng leading in Cole. Looks like Rutgers doesn't want to rush this. They want to use the whole minute to make sure they score. Kuna has it behind. Marked heavily, but then back up to Cole. Cole to Merrifield. Merrifield block! Huge block from Targonski. Targonski now.
Nunez picks it up.
Nunez picks it up after some confusion with the ref. Bad pass, though, over the referee. Merrifield's going to pick it up as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, there was some confusion there on that near side.
Inbounds it.
Now on the move. 2 dodgeballs in hand for the Scarlet Knights. Merrifield looking to push the pace here. Pass over the top.
Over the top. Cole. They're going to discuss whether or not this went through. We are at 19 minutes as well.
Looked good to me.
Cole thinks it was good. And Jason Ng wants a sub right as soon as this whistles in for Joe Colantuno.
If Rutgers scores here, that will give them a 2-goal lead for the first time in about 5 goals. It's no good, though, they call it.
David Avila. And here, with 1 minute to go before 20, Texas State has a chance to score and tie the game. Huge swing here for Texas State.
Yeah, getting close to 20 minutes as well. If they can go into flag runner on pitch tied, that would be a huge swing. 1 dodgeball back
David
here.
Avila has it. He's running. He's already hit a shot from distance. Jason Ng closes out. Pass comes to Nunez. Nunez can't handle it. Picks it up. The Rutgers defense is set. Nunez beat out. Targonski beat out. Aguilar beat out. Ball on the ground.
No
Kona
changes in the
picks it up.
area.
Gets it to Merrifield. Merrifield off and running. There's a dodgeball back on the ground for Texas State. Merrifield still going. Avila goes left. Cole puts it through. 10-8.
Yeah,
and
that
a
dodgeball
huge
was
swing
back.
back to Rutgers.
That dodgeball was back. Gomez was unable to get there in time to make a play, and it just allowed Rutgers, even though there was a dodgeball back, it was, effectively a none situation where Rutgers was able to drive and get the score.
Everything is going Rutgers' way in the last 30 seconds. If they can keep control and get a stop, they will certainly keep that momentum into the 20 minutes.
10 seconds left before 20 minutes.
Far side, Elias back to Avila. Gonna get hit by Merrifield. Merrifield loses his brim. Avila shoots. No good. Low. Out of bounds. That was final possession. A big push from Leo Rodriguez well after the whistle. I don't think, and maybe an AR thinks there should be a call. I think 2 players are just playing hard through the whistle, and that could be incidental. We'll let the refs check that out.
Yeah.
But while they do, it doesn't matter whether or not there was a foul. That was last possession.
It will be 20 minutes.
Rutgers is up 10-8. It is their first 2-goal lead since being up 5-3. Set score will be 160.
Yeah, we will await the decision here from the referees. Texas State, they've had a lot of opportunities where they've been able to make those passes either to the cross-side hoop and get an easy dunk and score, but they've also had a lot of offenses thrown away from shots. Now, granted, David Avila has been great in making some of those shots, but you don't want to see these offenses thrown away for nothing either.
So it's going to be contact from behind on number 1, Leo Rodriguez. It is still going to be the 20-minute intermission, so Rutgers is going to start after 20 minutes with the quad ball, with the power play, with the lead, with control. Everything going Rutgers' way. And I just want to remind everyone, when Rutgers called the timeout at 7-7, we spoke about how all the momentum seemed to be with Texas State.
It is completely shifted.
Since then, Rutgers is on a 3-1 run.
Yeah, Rutgers, absolutely. We did talk about the momentum earlier where Texas State, even though they weren't winning the game, they had the energy. And, we're looking at Rutgers' sideline right now. There doesn't appear to be a ton of energy over there, and yet Rutgers, they have all the momentum in this game, being up 2 goals. As you said, the power play. You've got the quad ball. You've got a chance to give yourself the first 3-goal lead of the game when we come back for the second half. The big thing is going to be the flag runner. That's what we're going to have to watch out for. I see a yellow headband on Texas State number 23. That is Sam Regardia. We will wait to see the seeker appears.
Quiros and Ng both had the yellow on for Rutgers, Ing is, I think, the more successful at this tournament so far in this season, but Del Quiros, with a wrestling background, is also an extremely high-level college seeker. I agree. I think the flag runner is really going to be the key. I personally think the team that catches it is going to win. I know Rutgers could score quickly, and maybe Texas State only catches to tie. They haven't had a lead all game. I think the momentum of Texas State catching to tie, or maybe catching to go up 1, could be a backbreaker for Rutgers.
I would agree. Yeah, and by the same token, if Rutgers is able to score, and catch, that's got to be the nail in the coffin there for Texas State.
Without a doubt. So we will see. Joe Calantuno has a big task ahead. As we've said, Texas State's beaters really seem to control the game when it is him instead of Ing on the pitch wearing black, and with Ing in the yellow headband to seek. I don't think... it's going to be Calantuno. It's going to be up to him to make a wall and give Ing a chance to catch.
Getting ready to get started here for Flag Runner on Pitch, the second half. A quick reminder, the winner of this game is going to play Harvard in the second round. It's a tall task for sure, but both these teams have looked solid throughout the course of this game.
Both of these teams have looked solid. Rutgers has a great record against Harvard. I think they're about 50-50 in the last 2 years, but all the games have been close. And if Texas State can hang with Rutgers, I don't see any reason they couldn't hang with Harvard.
Absolutely.
So Del Quiros is going to be starting seeker for Rutgers, and it does look like Sam Regardia is going to be starting seeker for Texas State.
A reminder as well, Rodriguez is going to be starting in the penalty box for the Bobcats.
We'll see. That'll give Calantuno and Aguilar a chance to make a quick beat on Regardia, and if Quiros can come away with a miracle 10 or 15 second catch, I don't think there's going to be any beaters on him to start here.
Yeah, one dodgeball. Well, the dodgeball's in hand for, as you mentioned, Rutgers right now. The other dodgeball right in the middle of the pitch doesn't appear to be...
So Ash Roberts is close to the Rutgers hoops. There's a blue dodgeball. It's actually going to be awarded to Joe Calantuno. So
Right.
Ash Roberts with no dodgeball is going to have to turn around, run slightly back to her half to pick up the free dodgeball.
It will be hers unless, these Rutgers beaters can get there in time. She's going to have to put immunity up and then still going to have to make, really a phenomenal play if she wants to stop this fast break.
In from 20 minutes. Kona over to Merrifield.
Roberts kicks it back. That dodgeball goes way too far, though. This is going to give an opening for the Scarlet Knights.
A mistake without a doubt from Roberts. Merrifield driving through to Cole. Cole puts the shot through 11-8.
3-goal lead for Rutgers. We talked about that. That's a
Quiros almost had it there. Quiros is close.
Big swing for Rutgers here. Texas State, you need to find a way to get this back in the game. But when
he already pulled! The flag runner, I think, indicated my pulled shorts first. I don't think it's going to be a good catch. The flag runner official could also give an input, but I think the flag runner themselves did not feel that was a legal catch.
Still, if you're getting that close already, the pressure's on for the Bobcats here.
Quiros has it. Whether or not it's on this attempt, Quiros has it given the time.
Yeah, the other problem right now is you see, for Rutgers, Aguilar is in the area there, just sitting on...
Quiros is going to start off broom after what is essentially a back to hoops foul.
Aguilar might just want to take this back, though, as that third dodgeball is in the area.
From Avila. Avila sprinting up the pitch, going to beat Merrifield. Goes high, Targonski knocks it down, dives into it. Merrifield dives, gets it, all legal.
It's definitely a close dive.
Merrifield running through, good hit from Elias.
Runs back across the restrictor line. This is going to be a turnover.
That is a turnover. The keeper's own line is a hard line. You cannot cross. It is a turnover. So Avila gets a second chance here with just your Ved Cole to beat.
No dodgeballs in the area.
A good hit from Berheni. And Merrifield comes in, gives him the hip check, but Avila doesn't care. 11-9.
Fantastic scoring through contact.
Hamilton now in black or in yellow for Texas State. Quiros had a shot. Quiros still looking for it. Merrifield directing traffic. Wants a pick. Goes right, goes left to Cole. Cole.
We have a foul being pointed right now.
Yep, some sort of foul in the seeker game. There is no catch. Del Quiros asking for water from his sideline. The Rutgers seeker.
Rodriguez is donning a yellow headband on the Texas State sideline. We might see them step in for Hamilton here fairly soon.
We'll see. Both teams so far have scored once since the 20-minute mark, so Rutgers needs 5 goals. Texas State needs 7.
Yeah, 110-90, the current score. Set score 160. And as we mentioned during halftime, whoever is able to pull this flag, it's going to be a massive momentum switch and probably just going to propel them into potentially winning this game.
Without a doubt. I think, as you said, Rutgers for sure. A catch for them, and they would only need 2 more goals compared to Texas State's 7 at this point. But, of course, Texas State catches, they're in the lead, which they have not
the first
had
lead
all
this game.
all
Exactly.
Long discussion here.
No
Okay,
call.
no call. Long discussion, no call. Cole is going to start with the quad ball here. Cole just backs it up.
Hamilton
There's
gets beat
no
out.
dodgeballs here in the quad ball game. Kim to Cole. Cole splits the moves on, but there's a good hit from Targonski. Goes behind. Merrifield saves it before it goes out of bounds. Gonna be marked by Hay and Avila. Avila is now picking it up. Kim goes right. Pass off to Merrifield. Merrifield driving. Targonski to Cole. Cole puts it home, 12-9.
Rutgers is heavily committing to the seeker game, and yet they were still able to score.
Ing into Seek. And
Another
whistles.
stoppage is called.
Oh, I think the whistle here was just the quad ball went well gone, well far off. All right, we are started. That was just because the quad ball had gone so far. We wanted to pause the game to get it back.
Gomez and Robles now involved in the seeker game. Gomez looking to beat out Ing here. Will do so. Hamilton now some free time with the seeker.
Avila going to be back by Merrifield. Wants a point. Merrifield just goes straight through, gets a big hit.
Deonda picks it up.
Cole picking up Deonda. Deonda around the corner. And
Another
more whistles
stoppage.
from the flag runner game. Again, nobody has the flag in their hand.
Yeah, it seems like all the stoppages are happening on that far side of the field involved in the flag runner game. Just seems to be a lot of stuff going on there. We haven't had many calls on that side of the pitch. Something as well, Rutgers has had, basically all 3 dodgeballs have been sitting over there for the majority of flag runner on the pitch. I think both the teams understand how important this flag is, to the point where, especially on that last Rutgers possession, there was no dodgeballs anywhere in that play.
Naresh Adala just letting Justin Merrifield know they need 4 to win. I think on the whistle up, Isaiah Deonda is really going to have a chance to just drive through. Maybe Cole could get in the way, but I think through contact with Merrifield, Deonda is going to have the chance to score, even with a hit coming.
You do
no
have
call
all-
on the play again in the
You do
secret
have
game.
all 4 chasers in the area for Texas State. You want to see this goal happen, especially because no dodgeballs are there back for Rutgers.
All right, we are about to go underway again.
Deonda driving.
Cole just gets the strip. The ball's on the ground, and Cole's first to it. Gets it to Merrifield, keeper ball. Huge stop. Merrifield just takes off and running. Avila trying to get there. Deonda trying to get there. Merrifield pulls up, spin move. That's a high tackle.
High
It's going to go
contact.
uncalled. Merrifield fighting through. Merrifield just wants to tough it out himself. And this is going to be a dog pile on the ground. Should go Texas State's way. Robles is there to clean it up.
AR has their arm up, though. This is probably going to go back to that Avila foul. We will see. In the seeking game,
Very
though.
close. Ing gets a chance again. Still
Ing now
no one
beat
gets
out.
beat. There's no call. Avila. Okay, finally the ARs.
This is going to come
through.
back. This should be that high contact on Avila.
I will say, I agree that's what the hand went up for. However, a lot of times on quad ball calls, because that's what the HR is watching, that's really the time where you might see an HR wave off an AR and say, no, I saw the same thing as you. It was incidental. They let go quickly. Something along those lines. I think when Merrifield drove in, he dropped his shoulder just a little bit. I think that's what caused the high contact. So it is up to the HR to have the final say.
Yeah, it's going to go up to Eric Bennett's discretion. He's thinking about it for sure.
It looks like he's going to award a card.
Yeah, I think the cards are...
Oh, nope,
he's
no
giving the
call.
no signal. No call on the play. So yeah, it probably was something that you said, where maybe leaning into contact a little bit. Big upside for Texas State here. Avila, 1 chaser to beat.
The downside is he had 1 chaser to beat before the whistle and had momentum that time.
This is
Although
true.
I trust him to get through Annika Kim. Avila's a very elusive player. Goes left, easy goal, 12-10.
6 goals needed for the win for Texas State. Hamilton, though, trying to make that 3 with a catch.
Hamilton with a lot of time right now. Sabatino going to go in to make the beat and does.
Hamilton gets beat.
Merrifield now going up the pitch. Sabatino
Gomez
gets
gets
beat
Sabatino.
out. Colantino going out of bounds to get a dodgeball.
Ing back
Far
in the secret
side,
game.
Puchalski, first minutes this game, just drives through and dunks Frank Puchalski, 13-10.
Little Showtime action, big dunk there.
A catch wins it for Rutgers. A catch will win it for Rutgers. A good dodge there from Hamilton.
Avila playing slow in the quad ball game.
Avila really wants
Now
to
gets around.
going through, floats it far down. That's a good goal, 13-11.
The goals flying back and forth as the beaters still commit to the secret game.
Ing!
Ing gets
Not
very
quite.
close. Nearly had it on the rebound as the flag runner was turning around. That could have won it for Rutgers. They were so
Merrifield trying
close.
to go up. He's able to get it to Kim. Kim, back to Merrifield. Merrifield driving through.
Easy
Gets
goal.
the shot, 14-11. At some point, Texas State might need to bring the dodgeballs back into the quad ball game. They're only 2 goals away from losing.
Rodriguez is in the game here at seeker for Texas State, and I believe it's Jalen Brooks now wearing the gold headband for the Scarlet Knights.
As I said, a little bit rushed. Texas State, if Rutgers scores 2 more, they win. Justin Merrifield has been able to have his way with this Texas State defense, dominating this 20-minute period. And I think if you're Texas State, at least from my perspective, I'd rather lose on a catch than lose on goals when I don't bring my beaters back in.
Right. At what point do you have to start moving the beaters back? Because you're only 2 goals away if you're Rutgers. I mean, you got to start thinking about at least bringing 1 back just to make the Rutgers quaffle players harder, make their job harder, you know. But
and I think Justin Merrifield just told his head coach Naresh Aidala, I don't want to sub.
Yeah.
Let me eat. I'm gonna stay in this game until we win.
I think that's necessary.
And who would have thought that the star keeper dominating the 20-minute period for Rutgers is not Byron Ing? This is a deep Rutgers team, but they're going to let the hot hand stay in.
Yeah, Merrifield has had an absolute game thus far, carving up Texas State's defense. Rodriguez is off broom here.
And this was an injury stoppage for Brandy Gomez. Julie Picasso is in. Brandy Gomez looks good, walked off under her own power. And Jalen Brooks is now in at seeker for Rutgers, immediately going to be beat here by Picasso as we whistle in.
As we mentioned, scores 14-11, 2 goals needed for Rutgers.
Avila wants to move with some speed here.
Picasso now joining the quad ball game. Avila urging the block from Hay.
Yep, floater, no good. Targonski,
Big
dunks
dunk.
it.
14-12. Brooks getting very close on that grab in the seeker game. Gets some more
A
time.
catch!
A big
A
catch!
catch from Rodriguez! The sneak catch! It was definitely good if he was
clean.
not beat. It was clean if there was no dodgeballs. If that catch is good, Texas State is going to be 1 goal away from winning this game.
Banis is going to talk it over with the flag officials. But yeah, it looked very clean to me. And that would give Texas State their first lead of the game, and as you mentioned, put them 1 goal away from advancing to the quarterfinals.
A huge call here to be made. I think we both saw the catch. It was a clean catch where the flag runner just didn't see Rodriguez coming. The only question is whether or not Rodriguez had been beat before. And I don't know if there were any dodgeballs in the area at all.
Well, the dodgeballs have been there for most of the last, 10 minutes since flag runner came on. I'm assuming they were in the area, but I don't know if anyone saw Rodriguez just sneak up behind the flag runner. Flag runner's discussing something here.
I think it was a sneak catch from Texas State. If the flag runner was impeded by Rutgers, the catch would still count for Texas State. So a long discussion here. Obviously, it's not a game-winning catch, although it certainly is a momentum shifter in a big way. Rutgers does have the quad ball, so at least that would go their way. If the catch was good, they'd have a chance to tie it before having to make a stop.
Potential golden goal situation here if that occurs.
A long discussion. I don't want to speculate which way that means it's going.
It means it's about a 50-50 call if you have to.
For some reason, the Rutgers head coach is now being called over by the HR. I think that probably means the catch is going to be good, and they're saying that something that Rutgers did, doesn't didn't affect play or the beat was no good.
Or it might be a fallible offense, but it's not going to matter because of the catch.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think this is going to be a good catch.
So verdict
It is a good catch. So that
14 now. One away goes the Bobcats. Texas State, that is absolutely the momentum that they needed. Not only that, but now you get those dodgeballs back in the quadball game. I mean, Merrifield is not going to have an easier time with a no dodgeball situation anymore.
And Picasso and McCall both have dodgeballs, and Gabby Aguilar has the other one. So Jason Ng without a dodgeball here and control with Texas State. Both of those dodgeballs are on Rutgers' half. They might be able to press as Justin Merrifield is going to start with the quad ball. Frank Pachalski is immediately going to sub out, it looks like, for Hudson Rider.
Texas State knocking on the door of victory. They've got to hold down on this defense.
Picasso gets beat, so that's going to be control of Rutgers immediately. Huge play there from Aguilar. Cole content to keep it slow.
Merrifield on the right wing.
Picasso with a dodge, but Aguilar's going to win the race to it. Cole still slow. Ing in front. Avila cannot be beat in the zone. Kim near side. Ing with a pump fake. Kim.
Hey, beat out on that near side hoop. Avila
up top to Ryder. Ryder puts it through. No good.
They call it no good. Avila
puts it up. Avila gets beat. Avila was beat. No good. No good. Avila was beat.
Avila has no idea that he was beat on that play. But Ing made a game-saving play there for Rutgers.
Jason Ing extending this game. Kim now to Cole. They're going to keep it slow and under control. Again, dodgeball control is here with Rutgers.
Still time for Rutgers to get back in this game. 2 dodgeballs in hand for the Scarlet Knights. Gomez carries it from Aguilar.
Gomez. Also, my mistake. This has been Byron Ing playing beater this whole time. My mistake. That's why Justin Merrifield has been beating. Jason Ing has not been in this game.
Big beat on the Gomez.
Cole, far side. No good. No one was there. And twice Rutgers is stopped.
Texas State, now the chance to go win this game again. 2 dodgeballs in hand. They're looking to go fast. Avila, quad ball in hand.
Avila up the pitch. McCall in front, leading the way. Avila slows it up. Going to be met by Cole. Targotsky now has it. Met by Merrifield. Targotsky goes left.
Big
drive down. Ing makes the beat. That's going to be another stop. McCall makes a beat, and there's a whistle.
Belief for an injury stoppage.
McCall is on the ground. Or is that no? Targonski.
That is Targonski.
Targonski is on the ground.
Targonski after that tackle.
Hopefully he's all right. He's played huge minutes this game for Texas State and has really excelled. All right, we are going to take a stoppage here for this injury. We will be back to bring you the conclusion of this game as soon as we can. All right, everyone, we are back. Nate Targonski able to get up, walk off under his own power, which is great to see. Ian Crow is into this game. It was a stop for Rutgers, so Annika Kim has the quad ball. Nate McCall is way back, going to be trying to be wrapped up by Byron Ing. Byron Ing now taken off up the pitch. Gets beat out by Gomez, then makes the catch. Aguilar makes the catch, but comes off, boom. There's no dodgeballs now. They can press. Merrifield gets the dodge, but there's still a press coming. Merrifield goes left, trying to run. Gets it to Cole. Cole gets it behind to Ryder. Ryder back to Merrifield. Rutgers survives the first press as Byron Ng is back into this game at beater with the dodgeball in hand. Merrifield gets it to Cole. Cole moving slowly up pitch. Aguilar beat out. Gomez cannot make the catch this time. To Ryder. Ryder puts it home. Tie game. Next goal wins. 14-14. Avila off and running. Justin Merrifield to play defense. Avila backs it up. Aguilar. The beat. Over the top. Javed Cole. Annika Kim. They're fighting for it. Hudson Ryder gets it. A goal wins it either way. And 3 stops in a row for Rutgers. This game has had it all, and Rutgers, after the catch goes against them, 3 stops and a chance to win. Sabatino inning with control. Cole slowly up the pitch. Kim near side, Merrifield far side, Ryder going behind. The 2-2, they're 1-3 now from Texas State. It's going to be Avila up top. Avila cannot be beat in the zone. Cole goes through, swim move. Cole, Merrifield cannot come down with it. Texas State gets the stop. Texas State survives a goal of their own. And Avila is keeping it slow. Ng running back against Robles. Avila slow. Robles has the dodgeball for Texas State. They can sell out if they want to as beaters. Texas State only needs the 1. Deonda with the quad ball. Deonda moving right to Avila. Avila marked by Cole. Gets the block. Avila tries to get around Cole. Still can't. There's going to be control to Texas State. Far side. That's Crow. Crow marked by Merrifield and Sabatino with a dodgeball. Back up towards the top. Merrifield goes for the hit. Not there. Crow up top. Gets the hit. Avila gets the ball. Ryder from the ground. David Avila. Texas State should have the win. The rest are going to talk about it. But the only foul that play could have had would have been on Rutgers. That will mean the goal is still good. And after being stopped 3 times in a row and having to make a stop of their own, Texas State should be advancing to the quarterfinals to play Harvard. After a 1-2 day 1, they beat this Rutgers team to advance to the quarterfinals. There's going to be a question from the Rutgers head coach, but I'm not sure what could be asked that would change a call here. It is official. Texas State comes away with the upset. And for the 2nd year in a row, Rutgers is bounced on their first Sunday game. The Bobcats are ecstatic and Rutgers is in disbelief. What a phenomenal game. It had it all. We are going to go to break and come back as soon as we can. Thank you all for joining us. We'll be back with the next game as it goes live.